So I'm checking. Camp Broncos got a couple Super Bowl, few Super Bowl. Trigger Man Steelers got the most. Dallas Cowboys got several.
They
The
got five.
Ravens got a couple. The Saints got one. The
Cowboys got
Fal-
4 losses in the Super Bowl too.
the Falcons. Check one, check two, check three, check five. Look alive. We episode 65, set your lineup. Season 2, checking in the building. Next to me, I got who?
The people's champ, the Hornets Nest legend.
Well, I'm the people's champ. Down to the right corner, I got who checking it?
You're right, am I right? I mean,
Oh, in polo, I got who?
that's on me. What's up? What's happening? What's that? It's Trigger Man Joe. You know, when you get the name Trigger Man, you normally get paid to kill people with a gun. I get to kill people for fun with my quotes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really hit you with these hot takes as we proceed with the pod.
He said quotes. I say low down, dirty, just stuff that like the Falcons ain't got no Super Bowl. But last and not least,
Tomato,
I got
tomato.
I got who checking it?
This is your boy Clutch, aka Domino, aka Raven Killer.
FSU fan.
Raven Killer.
Clutch, well, you could make the argument he's the most clutch player ever.
Well, checking in episode 65. Well, we all witnessed over the past weekend, we witnessed a quarterback, rookie quarterback, not number one, but number two. A lot of people like to say not number two, but one, but number two pick in the NFL draft go to the NFC Championship. Um, that's a bright start.
Mm,
That's super
mm,
super duper duper, duper bright start. So
mm.
today, fellas, we want to talk about how do you rank this rookie class of all time? We're just talking about the start. We're talking about the start. Where do we
Oh, we're
see?
talking about the start. Oh,
I'm
oh,
saying where do
oh,
we see them going? I mean, because we
oh,
can't rank.
oh.
Well, we can't rank them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Makes sense.
We can't rank, but we can project them. Where are they projected to be? Um, quarterback class all time. Do anybody have them top five projected to be top five?
Oh, most definitely, easily
Well,
top five for me. And if we're projecting start like you just mentioned, I would say I'd be remiss not to say that they are number one. Um, Somebody say he number two, but he really number one. Don't be a fool. Um, the '83 class, I don't think it would ever be touched. You know, you had the likes of Elway Marino, Jim Kelly, and you had a quarterback from Alabama, Richard Todd. Y'all probably don't know him. He's with the Jets. He's pretty solid too. The '04 class, '04, excuse me, Eli Ben and Rivers. That's a pretty special class as well. 18 Lamar and White Cam. What's his name? Missing him so much. Buffalo quarterback.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Thank you. They had a brain fog. Yeah, 2018. But what they did was pretty remarkable this year. Um, Probably 5 or more years ago, they would be very, very slow at bringing in a quarterback to be the starting quarterback. Now, right now, they starting them right off the bat. Even Mahomes set out a whole year with the exception of like 1 or 2 games. So this tell you how these quarterbacks are coming out of college, pro ready, and making their mark felt on the NFL. But the NFL has produced it in
Is it
such a
me or does
manner
it
to
sound like he
make it
underwater?
easier for these quarterbacks to um, be as prolific as they are, because NFL is about offense and selling tickets. You don't see um, the hard nosed defense of time past.
So you had them top 5.
I have the number
Easy.
one right. You said for start.
What? I'm no the projection. The projection.
Oh, projection. Yeah, they still top five. I would say number four.
So you're saying they've had some of the best rookie seasons out.
Absolutely, no question.
Okay.
Tell me another one that can match it. I'll wait.
No,
Yeah.
I
Come
can't.
on.
I can't. I mean, because one of the goaters, Peyton Manning. We saw the start he had.
Not the usual. Tonight we getting unpredictable.
Well,
Such a lady.
Hey, what's going on? Shout out to them Bama quarterbacks that never made
Hey,
the
didn't
playoffs.
Because
what?
Peyton
didn't
Manning broke the
didn't
NFL interception record in his rookie season.
But Jake
Yeah,
Daniels breaking all records. That's how we
yeah.
doing that.
That we're talking about unpredictable. The projection and have the rookies this year made more splash in their rookie season than anybody in any rookie class all time.
Like I said, I'll wait. In history, you can't name another that compares to this one.
mm,
Hmm.
didn't didn't Mariota and Jameis have pretty good first years?
Who?
Mariota and Jameis Winston.
Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston. They didn't have good first years.
Not like this though. Yeah, they were
Robert
solid.
Griffith.
Yeah, he
Mm,
had a. Who else was in the draft with Robert Griffin?
Okay, this
Yeah,
2012 draft.
post
I
quarterback. I
the
forgot his name.
2012
Yeah.
draft. The 2012 draft. I got Robert Griffin, Russell Wilson, Ryan Tannehill, Nick Foles, and Kirk Cousins.
Well,
Killer Kirk.
Kirk
That was a
Cousins
decent
shouldn't
one.
be in there. Kirk Cousins was a fourth round quarterback chosen that year
How do
because
you
he went
know
to
this?
Washington with RG3.
How do you know this though?
So I know what I know. And I know Cam Newton, his rookie year, he passed for his first two games. He passed for the most rookie passing yards in the history of the game. I don't know if it still stands, but at that time, it stood for quite some time.
People, champ, you seem to disagree when Joe had them top 5.
Uh, I think for us this year, their rookie year, is it's probably the best because
Hey,
uh, Daniels in the NFC Championship game, and then Bo
Bo
Nix
Nix took his team to the
made it to the
playoff.
playoffs.
Yeah, after that debacle with Russell. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all, my bad.
But when you're talking about long term, top 10, they got a long way to go. They got, man, you got to talk about 6 or 7 Super Bowls for them to be top 10, top 5 as far as quarterback group long term, and that's a long way out. So I agree with that this may be the best rookie class for that 1 year, but for long term, I can't put him in the top 10 yet. No way possible.
To me, the best quarterback class, like I said earlier, was Elway, Marino, and
Yeah,
Kelly, and
83.
they only got 2 Super Bowls, and that both of them from
Ooh.
Elway.
Yeah, but you look at the ones they went to. They went to 8. Was it about 8 of them? Kelly went to
Yeah,
4.
Kelly went to 4, Marino
Elway
went to
went to
1.
3.
Who was Ken
Elway probably
O'Brien?
went to 4. I think Elway went to 4.
Ken O'Brien,
Who's Ken O'Brien?
for the Jets.
He
He's
went
the
to the
quarterback
Jet.
for the Jets.
He went to University of Alabama. He was solid, rock solid.
Oh, you mentioned him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
You
He
went to
was rock
Alabama?
solid. Yes, sir.
A
Who?
long time ago. Long time ago.
Was
Ken
that him that
O'Brien.
had that? They was I think when they went 13-0, and he got hurt. Him and Mark Gastineau back in the day.
Remember Gastineau, Joe Klecko,
They had that great start to the season, and then he got
Al
hurt.
Toon, Wesley Walker.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I mean, Joe, you won me over with the best rookie presentation, the rookie year, because you had JJ McCarthy
Oh, we ain't even seen him yet.
We ain't seen him. We only
We
seen
ain't
the
Drake
seen.
May
Yep,
was
ain't
nice.
seen
He
him
ain't got
yet.
weapons. Drake May, I was impressed with his tape. And then
yeah,
Uh,
Penix.
Phoenix, man, he was very impressive down the stretch. He was well prepared, wasn't afraid of the ghosts, wasn't seeing no ghosts like Sam Darnold. And yeah,
Yeah,
his future is bright,
and you,
man.
yeah, and Caleb Williams did show signs of something. He had good
I
throws. Good.
agree.
Hey, I
And
don't
he
know.
probably got sacked about 50 times, and he only probably threw 7 interceptions, and he went like 350 some attempts without
Hey,
throwing an interception. So he threw one in the last game. So the future is bright for him as well. To get the right offensive coordinator, coaches, and spend the first three picks on offensive linemen, protect your investment. You own them. You in
What you
them.
got? Unpredictable.
I'm about to say that 2012 class pretty strong. When you think about Tannehill, Luck, RG3 got his team to the playoffs, and also Russell Wilson. Um, so that one is
Russell Wilson went first round though. Russell Wilson like third round, if I remember right.
okay. Oh, we just talking about the first round quarterbacks.
No,
Oh,
no. We're talking about the rookie class.
Yeah,
okay. I thought you said first
yeah,
round. My bad.
yeah. So
My
they
bad.
that group right there is pushing it. I don't as far as individually, but I don't remember outside of Washington. And well, I guess they had two teams made the playoffs also. So it's real close.
Did Russell make the playoffs his first year?
I think so.
Did he win a game?
Now that I don't remember.
You don't know.
It don't feel like he went. I could be wrong. I know he beat
He
out that
remembers,
the white quarterback that the Seahawks brought in from Detroit. I think he went to
yeah,
LSU.
yeah. We gonna leave him alone, but it was Matt Mock. Wait, Matt Flynn.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring that part up, but
My
yeah.
bad.
Hey,
He
did
played.
Mac Mark had that good week 17 that
Yes,
year
sir.
before?
Against
They had
Green
about
Bay.
500 yards,
Yes, sir. That's the one.
and they bagged the brink truck up to his house.
Yes, they did.
Hey, stop bringing up old stuff.
Well, all right, fellas. All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
name. I'm gonna name some rookie classes, and we talking about potentially. And I want you if I name, I'm gonna name 83 first, and then say yeah, we're gonna put them in before this class or after. We'll get it. We'll get it. 83. We had Elway, Kelly, Marino, Ken O'Brien. Put them in. Wait.
No, was it Ken O'Brien? It was Ken O'Brien. Or was it Richard Todd? It was Richard Todd.
Oh yeah, that's how
And I
I'm
think
saying.
Todd played for Penn State.
83. We putting them
Yeah,
in
83.
before 83, or
Well,
we
I
gonna
think
wait?
Richard Todd might have been in that
We're gonna
draft
wait.
too. And
We're gonna wait.
Tony
We're gonna
Easton from
wait.
New England.
We're gonna
Yeah, I
wait.
gotta
Put them
wait.
in after 83. We don't
Oh yeah,
think they
most
can
definitely.
be 83. All
No.
right. I'm gonna give you 04. Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, and Matt Schaub.
After.
After.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Too many Super Bowls.
Let's take a way back. Joe Theismann, Archie Manning, Jim Plunkett, Ken Anderson, and Lynn Dickey.
Dawson.
Ooh, I say
Yeah.
after that too.
I
Ken
don't know.
Anderson led the Cincinnati
I'll put them
Bengals to
ahead
the
of
Super
that.
Bowl, didn't
Let me
win.
have that. Well, let's
Jim
try
Plunkett
this.
got 2 Super Bowls.
Joe
Let's try
Theismann
this
hit
one.
one.
Yep. Joe Theismann hit one.
Yeah, but I
Lost
don't
to the
think they would
Raiders
have.
38-9 when Marcus Allen went crazy on him.
Yeah, I don't think they were the reason though for them winning.
All right, let's try this one.
I think Plunkett won
2018.
MVP in one of the Super Bowls.
2018, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson.
Mm.
Put them in or we waiting?
I'll put them ahead. Yeah, put them in.
I put
Yeah.
him behind. I still put him behind.
Yeah,
Woo,
behind.
That's a one-man class.
A lot of Pro Bowlers
that's a one-man class with Josh Allen. And
and
then you got Sam
You
Lamar
said
was
Josh
Darnold,
Allen.
MVP.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear Josh
Sam
Allen.
who? Sam
Sam
who?
Sam
Darnold,
Darnold, he done
Sam Darnold,
rejuvenated
Baker
his
Mayfield.
career to show
Sam
that,
Darnold, Sam
he
Darnold
can play in this
has
league.
seen farther than
Yeah,
Dak has ever.
I'm beginning.
Ever.
I'm beginning to think it's the Jets with these quarterbacks.
It's the who?
The Jets with these when it comes to these
Organization.
quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, the Jets were like LSU of the 2010s.
So we wait. Yeah. So Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield.
I think they trending ahead right now. I would actually put this class ahead of them.
Which class? Which class?
The
Because if you think about it,
2018
Josh Allen, his first 2 years, people even question should he be in the league.
Okay. So Sims got him in.
Yeah, I got him
Anybody
in.
else got him in already?
I'm
Right
putting
now.
too. Right? Yeah.
In front of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Because 2017, we had Pat Mahomes, Mr. Trubisky, and Deshaun Watson.
Ahead.
Yeah, so they definitely going ahead.
Behind.
What?
Yeah,
You love number 15.
Mahomes got it all by himself. You don't need no help.
Yeah, but
Jesus,
the
with
masseuse
tennis
guy,
shoes.
masseuse guy destroyed all that credibility.
And
Now,
Deshaun Watson with
he was
Houston was
bad in
incredible.
Houston.
He was a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
And he had the great Mahomes on the rope in the 2020 playoff game. Was up 24-0 before they wet the bed. Y'all don't remember that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have got a massage at halftime.
Thank God for massages.
Yeah.
So we got him in front of 2012. Russell Wilson, Robert Griffin, Andrew Luck, Ryan Tannehill, Nick Foles, and Kirk Cousins. We put these guys in front of them, right?
Throw them Foles. Foles performed in the Super Bowl now. So don't forget. What was that play he called? The coach didn't call the play. He called the play. Philly special. The coach looked out the playbook. Yeah, Philly special.
To me, this 2012 class is the class that could have maybe went 83 or been right behind 83, but they flamed out. Russell Wilson had a Super Bowl that they gave away. Andrew Luck quit early. Robert Griffin. Yeah, Andrew Luck retired early.
Don't he quit? Injury, man, premature injury. This ended his career, you know.
Yeah,
Luck was the truth.
Yeah, he had a lot of concussions, didn't he?
No, he had like either neck problems or back problems or something.
Yeah, well,
because remember when he came back, he couldn't even throw the ball like 50 yards. They had to bring the what's the quarterback down in New England to do the Hail Mary throws.
Yeah.
What quarterback was this?
2012, Andrew Luck.
Oh,
I'm saying 2012 seemed like they could have been right up behind 83 if Andrew Luck getting hurt, Robert Griffin getting hurt, Tannehill, Nick Foles.
He should have got hurt.
I don't think Robert Griffin would have panned out. No, and 83, man, that's.
And Kirk Cousins was just about the money.
Marino's second season, he threw for 54 touchdowns and like 4,800 yards when it wasn't a passing league, and didn't really have no elite wide receivers, no running back.
So
Machine Joe Kelly started the K-Gun offense with the Thurman. It's hard to beat that 83, man.
So do we got them in yet? So if they in solid, they top 5.
Oh yeah, I think so.
But let's not forget the class of the COVID class of 2020. Justin Herbert, Tua Tagovailoa, Joe Burrow, and Jalen Hurts, and Jordan Love.
Nice.
Except for that one.
Nice.
They ain't gonna compare to that class down the road. That class they're gonna have way more championships than
you think so?
Class. Yeah.
They're gonna have way more championships than this class right here.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Wow.
Jaden Daniels might mess around and get one this year.
You got since 2020, you got 2 of them that already been to Super Bowls, and one look like he going back. And then
I think there's a chance that the class you just named won't get any Super Bowls.
What?
Long as Mahomes, you got to go through Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
Michael Jordan,
Burrow. And Carl, you got 3 in the possible. He the possible, and they ain't got no 3, but they just got a possible 1.
Yeah, but
for real,
all the ones he called out, they in the playoffs every year, just about.
Yeah, that's cool. And you know who in the playoff with them? Mahomes.
And the refs.
Straight AFC championship games. 7. And the record is 8. And that's Tom Brady.
But compared to this rookie class, uh, Daniels and Bo Nix right now, they ain't championship worthy right now. I mean,
Man,
even though
Daniels done what ain't nobody
I know he
to
right
go
there
on the
at the door.
road as a rookie and win 2 games. He
Mm.
might do Philadelphia too.
They ain't put up 30+ points.
He
And
might.
because the defense done stepped up for Washington, they used to be. I don't want no strugs riding on the side shotgun, but shoot, them boys, man, got
This
a
this
great coach. I don't know how to say great. I'm sorry.
They
this
got all them
Philly
Great
year,
Alabama
Cub.
defensive,
players out
the
there.
defensive coordinator that is a pretty good coach. Led the
I, I,
Falcons to a
I,
Super Bowl,
hey,
so
I
he
tell
might
you
lead these
what.
cats to a Super Bowl.
Hey,
And then they build around Jay McDaniel because that boy's unflappable.
if 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 it's not snowing next week in Philly, I think the Commanders gonna take it.
Man, it could be snowing, raining. I'm about to say something insensitive. Man, and then Jalen Hurts got hurt.
Yep, that it hurt his left knee. Yep.
So, man, good luck. And then it's a
Mm.
division game. Division games are tough. They are nasty. They are gritty. They are grinding. And that's what you want. Best man to win to go to the Super Bowl.
Mm.
Division game.
200 yards from Barkley.
So at the end of the
One man
story,
ain't gonna. They almost got backdoored today.
Yeah.
Whatever. When they played, they almost
Ooh,
got
back
backdoored.
door. No, did it?
They did it.
No, did it?
No big dog.
I'm waiting on FedEx to bring my drugs. I'm tripping. If I had my drugs, I'd be straight.
so 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 at the end of the day,
I'm waiting on mine to come in the mail too.
we don't got them boys before '83. We don't got them before 2004 with Roethlisberger, Manning, and Rivers. We don't have them before. Do we got them before 2018 with Baker Mayfield, Sam Donald, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson?
No,
No.
I don't.
So do we got them?
Cause Baker been balling these last 2 years.
I got them before Mahomes in 2017. Mahomes and
Well, y'all
Deshaun
better
Watson.
stop. Y'all better cut this. I'm about to ready to sign off.
Man, come on. And we got them before. We got them before 2012. So they top 5. We
Who
got them
else in
before
that Patrick
Russell
Mahomes?
Wilson.
Watson in there, man. I mean, Watson, man, he trash now. He won't play no more in the NFL, but can't discount what he done in his career while he was hot.
But we're gonna check out in the chat. Make sure you join the Facebook group. It is in the login now. It is in the login. Go up to the top right there. Facebook group. Boop, bloop, click
And
the button,
I can't
and
believe I'm going to say this. Trubisky took the Chicago Bears to the playoffs too.
I'm pumping the Facebook group. But make sure you join. Make sure you join the Facebook group, and we're gonna put the we're gonna put the poll up. Is
I'm gonna put the
do you,
poll up.
yeah,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
2025 is the 2024 draft class better? Or you think
Oh, that
potentially
poll.
better than the 2020 draft class
I
with
thought you were talking about
Burrow,
the
Herbert?
stripper pole. Fathers out there. Your job in life is to keep your son off the pipe and your daughter off the pole. If you do that, you are a halfway decent father.
Man, don't nobody
Salute.
smoke the pipe no more. Keep your son on the perks. On the
Hey, thank
perk.
you. AKA
Well,
Perk.
speaking of the 2017 class, number 15 was born out of that class. Why aren't the Chiefs a hated team like other successful teams, or are they?
They are
Do
hated.
who hates them?
America, they are the most hated team in the NFL.
No,
Yeah.
the
They,
Cowboys are.
the Cowboys used to be. Look, Google it and see what they say.
No, Google nothing.
I'm
We
telling
watch.
you, Google. Why won't nobody Google it? Because it went from.
Man, the refs play for the Chiefs too.
There we
They
go,
Right.
boy.
main
I
That's
tell
the only
you.
thing people call out.
they on the payroll.
I tell you, boy. Y'all
Man,
You
don't.
y'all
think the
man,
Chiefs are the most
look at the
hated
game,
team?
man.
Man, Google it and see. Ask to
Look at the
say,
game
You know why?
who are the
against the
most hated
Texans, man.
teams in sports?
Them
Don't
two
say
bogus
NFL. Just say
calls.
sports. Watch the Chiefs' name is on there, and they
Hey,
just. I think like a year or so ago, they jumped ahead of the Cowboys, and the reason why is they win so much that your team don't have a chance of winning. And they Tyler the Taylor Swift experience. They got 3 Super Bowls. It went from a feel good story. Oh, look at cute Patrick Mahomes. He almost beat Brady. His first championship game ever. If D Ford wouldn't have jumped outside, he would have won that game too.
What
You're
you had?
looking at greatness in its purest form.
What you
It's
had
gonna be
unpredictable?
but you know why they're not hated? they remind me of Golden State before Kevin Durant. They homegrown. They get rid of stars and they still win. Mahomes is not flashy. Like he plays hard and he goes out and do his thing, but you don't see him.
He's not flash. Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about over accelerating on touchdowns. You don't really see a lot of pizzazz with them. They kind of look like a workman's team, and so they went from the fastest show on turf to let's three hots in the cot, so to speak. So they don't really go out there and just wow you. They're winning, but it's not like they out there just beating the brakes off anybody. So to me,
I wish somebody would Google. I don't have no access to the computer.
I've Googled it. Okay. According to Bet Online AG, the Kansas City Chiefs are the most hated NFL team. This is based on social media analysis that track negative posts about NFL
I
teams on
told you.
X, formerly Twitter.
I
And that's
told you.
because people are calling out the things the refs are doing.
Well,
That's the
go to
only
another
post.
data. Go to
That's
something
the
else.
only pay. All right. And it said why the Chiefs are hated. Fan fatigue. The Chiefs has appeared in the Super Bowl 4 out of the last 5 seasons.
That's correct.
Have been in 6 straight AFC championships. Some
7 they
fans
made
are
this year.
tired of teams' continued success. Second, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. The relationship between Travis and Taylor Swift has been widely publicized, which some fans find overbearing. And NFL officiating. Some fans believe the Chiefs receive favorable treatment from the NFL.
well,
Some
hold up.
fans. Don't say
I got a
most
Ding,
fans.
question.
ding, 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 ding.
Some
All right, here's
fans.
my question. So
It's haters.
people hated New England and Tom Brady because of fatigue. They really didn't care for the Spurs because of fatigue. Now we're saying
Nobody hated the Spurs.
nobody
Okay,
just
what's
kept
the
watching.
difference with the Patriots?
The most
Patriots
Yeah, I'm about to
had
say nobody liked the Patriots because of fatigue,
Spygate,
right?
Deflate Gate,
So here's my question.
Rate Gate.
Why people still like LeBron? Because it had been going on for 20 years. Shouldn't you be having fatigue with him?
People like LeBron. Are you insane? Join the Facebook group. It's right at the top. Click the link. You're on
I mean,
the
they got
page
some
and join.
die-hard
And
LeBron
go in the
fans.
Facebook group and watch the vitriol that LeBron James received in our Facebook group alone. For him to get up here and say people love LeBron.
Especially when he
Well,
been in
they
Miami.
got a lot of.
hate,
They
man.
might have a lot of people that hate him. They got a lot of people that love him.
I'm both. I've been both. I used to hate LeBron when he went to Miami. So I understand.
I ain't
But
never hated
I went to
nobody.
Cleveland. When he went to Cleveland, I went to Cleveland, and we finessed in the NBA Finals. And my respect for the man grew that day.
Respect.
But
The man had one of the best teams ever assembled.
okay.
And lost that first year in the finals.
Why do you hate LeBron? Unpredictable.
He ain't go to LSU.
I just think he overrated. I think he's one of the greatest players, but he's overrated. We're still
I didn't-
celebrating a block with 4 minutes left in the game.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
It's one of the most watched videos ever.
What
Go
year
ahead.
was that? They was down. What year was that? They was down 3-1 against the
It
Golden
don't matter.
State
That year.
Warriors.
That year.
2016, I think.
Okay, well that year, do you know nobody on his squad was an all-star? Nobody.
What year? What game? What series you talking about?
That
That's a lie.
year,
You talking about when
when
the
they
3-1
came
when
back
they came back
3-1,
3-1.
when they came
That's a
back
lie.
from down 3-1,
Against
nobody,
who?
the Warriors.
The Warriors.
Kyrie Irving and All-Star?
Nope.
Kevin Love was
Nobody
hurt.
on
First part of the season.
nobody
That's why.
on that team was an all-star.
Come on, man.
Look it up.
So
Kyrie is a
Well,
Hall of Famer. Whether he on the All-Star roster or not, he's an All-Star.
But that's but I'm
Because the
saying
All-Star is
that's
just a fan. The fans get the vote on that, and fans are stupid sometimes. Fans
Molly
are fanatic.
See, Molly wouldn't let y'all be talking about LeBron James when I was trying to talk about
AC Green
Kansas
made a
City Chiefs.
All-Star one year.
I mean, I'm a LeBron. I like LeBron.
Well,
There's
how
no
about
problem
this?
with LeBron.
We were talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. Now y'all end up talking about
That's you
Kyrie.
brought it up to me. Why
Guess
you
what?
Asking him about how he hate him and stuff.
He said I brought him up.
But
No, I
all
ain't you
right,
brought
you're
him
right,
up,
man.
After he
Hey,
brought
his
him up.
teammate, he only averaged 29, 5 and 5 and hit the game-winning shot. He didn't have no help. Kevin Love only had 17 rebounds a game and out-rebounded and out-hustled Draymond Green. But that don't mean nothing.
Okay, I got it. So the
I
masses say
said
the
all
Chiefs.
star. I ain't say he
The
had no
masses
help.
say the
I
masses say
nobody was all-star.
I'll mute you. The masses say the Chiefs are the top hated team.
I
So
told
we got
you, man.
4 other disliked teams in the top 5. Can we name them?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Steelers.
No.
Oh no.
No.
No, it's too many old people left.
Oh,
They
okay.
love the
Stop.
Steelers. Did you not?
All right.
I
New
been asking.
England.
The Yankees?
New
No,
England.
no, no, no. Football.
New England.
Football.
New England. People I
Uh,
love them. What happened to them? What happening to them now? Because what they did to the 23. All right. So we got the Cowboys, New England, and who else? Two other teams.
surprisingly, I would say the Raiders.
No,
No.
irrelevant. Too long.
Right.
Hey.
Super Bowl. Thanks, Super Bowl.
Green
The
Bay, maybe.
Eagles. Eagles.
The Eagles are one probably because their fan base.
Yeah.
And one
Eagles not
more.
in there?
Yeah, I said the Eagles. I said the Eagles are one. So that's three. You have
I can't be the Bears. They too crappy.
Super Bowl. Thanks, Super Bowl. Just,
The 49ers.
the 49ers.
Wow.
The 49ers, they got a lot of they missing a lot of melanin on their team too, so that
Yeah,
might be
surf and turf. They don't invite black people to their weddings and stuff.
so champ. I mean, Clutch, how you feel that the
Hey,
Cowboys not
get
even the
off the
most hated
number one
team
pick
anymore?
in the fantasy draft this year.
I'll never pick
Clutch,
that dude
how you
again.
feel? How you feel that the Cowboys are not even the most hated no more? You even lost that. Okay,
You got about mute?
great thought.
Listen,
No,
it don't matter.
it don't matter.
It don't
To
matter.
me,
It don't
the
matter.
Falcons should be
Yeah.
top 5 in this area.
The
We should be.
Cowboys was predicted to win their division, and they have two other teams finna play for the NFC Championship. That coming off the injury,
Oh man.
looking at two other black quarterbacks. The Cowboys need to be good next year. They better go and draft that boy from Boise State. Stop playing.
Gentry, yeah.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
And
You can't be
I'm
hated
upset
and
because
be a
Dak
losing team.
Right.
got a no trade clause.
They
Hey,
should have never gave them money.
champ.
Yeah.
People that usually suck get the good draft picks, so people kind of hate them. Man, they losing every year, getting building up pick, but they don't even know how to lose right. Y'all won some games. Y'all shouldn't even won toward the end of the season.
Carson Parson with his podcast pumping everybody up. We gonna play to the end.
Yeah, stupid.
That's why they fired the coach.
Should have got 3 wins, 4 wins, and got a top 5 pick.
But hey,
Got
speaking of that,
Dr. C now as their owner. So, he wanted to pick Johnny Manziel in the first round. And his son said, oh, no, we can't do that. He'll set the franchise back 5 years.
speaking of the good Cowboys, another question we had: would Coach Prime be a good NFL fit, and especially for the Dallas Cowboys? Anybody had this?
Let X go first. I'm
Go ahead.
excited about his take.
I for the publicity and the money, yes, but I don't think he would be a good coach in the NFL. Because it's hard to tell a grown man making, making 160 million or whatever, what he can and can't do. So he need to stay where he is with them kids, mentor those kids, and develop the kids for the NFL. He need to stay exactly where he is. Do not come to the NFL.
It ain't the NFL players he got to worry about telling what he can and can't do, making a
Exactly.
100 million. It's that billionaire in the
owner.
top office. That ain't gonna
No,
mix.
but
They get,
if he does decide to come, that'll be a part of his contract. I
You have
guarantee
other
you.
coaches telling 160 million players what they can and can't do.
right,
So
and
it can be done. The
we
Dion
just
just can't do it. His
and we
style
just
of
Well,
bashed
coaching is
we just no wait, we just
Mike
bashed
Tomlin
the
ain't.
coach. Hey, we just bashed the coach on here last week for not
who-
being able to tell wide receivers what to do.
Mike Tomlin, that's right.
All right, so hey,
Yeah, Mike Tomlin.
I didn't say he
he ain't
couldn't. He just chose not to. I never said that he couldn't.
no.
But
I'm
I
saying I
will
was
say
taking up for you,
Dion
bro.
will be respected. He'll be respected.
Man, his style of coaching is suited for college. It would mesh or age well with the pros. And I know he would have a problem with guys making more money than him. And when they tune him out to stop listening to him, then he's gonna try to overshadow him with his ego and his resume and all that stuff.
Hey,
And
hey,
then and when you've been with the Cowboys, you know you're gonna lose. So Dion and losing don't well, yes they do because he's been losing in
Speaking
Colorado.
of Dion and losing, D might as well gonna come up in
click.
here too.
Hey, clicks and
He might
likes,
well
baby.
join.
Hey, clicks and likes. If he comes to
Right.
the Cowboys, it ain't gonna be nothing but
Oh,
clicks
it's
and
gonna
likes,
make
boy.
plenty
I
of
mean, that's
money.
what the Cowboys is
Plenty.
But
already.
yeah, it's a
The
train
Cowboys
wreck.
and Lakers suck,
I
and they
Well,
get
hey,
talked about first all the time.
let me just say
Y'all haven't been
this
to a Super
before
Bowl
we.
since '95.
Mhm. Before this, I don't like this Dion slander. That's the first thing because the man is
Uh-oh.
proven because he's been proven.
He don't
he's
And
even go to
proven.
he don't even go to kids' house to recruit them. I don't have
hey,
no
when
respect
you
for
go
that.
That just
94 in
shows how gritty
Colorado,
he is.
when you can get black people to go in Colorado where it's snow and you still win, you doing something.
That
But
money
Right.
listen, it,
So
it
must be the money.
I'll say this. I don't know if Dion is the right coach, but I'm gonna ask this question: Who is? Because ever since Jimmy Johnson, you had Bill Parcells, one of the greatest coaches, couldn't do it. You just had a Super Bowl winning coach, couldn't do it. You had somebody who clapped all the time, couldn't do it. So you've had a different variation of coaches from the greatest to some of the greatest ever, like the Tuner. But you go back to Garrett, the clapper.
but
So
look,
we trying to put something on Dion. If Bill Parcells couldn't do it, I think it's a little unfair to say if Dion can do it because right now, who can?
but look, I caught out his
Mm.
Facebook slander.
Mhm.
Join the Facebook group at the top of the page. Also subscribe, please subscribe. 2025, you should subscribe. Stay alive, subscribe. All you gotta do is hit the button right there, right to the right of Sims. There's gonna be a button right there. You tap that button and you can subscribe. Easy.
The
Do that.
Barrels.
Do it.
I know
Do
Hey,
it.
what
hey,
button.
hey, Keepovich.
You don't touch
If
nothing.
you a
Keepovich.
Bama LeBron fan, I got a button for you.
you
Keepovich.
you don't touch nothing. But
Can
look,
I ask you a question, Keepovich?
yeah, yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
The last Super Bowl the Cowboys won, who they beat?
The
It's so
Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
long ago, cuz I don't know if I remember
Pittsburgh
the
Oh,
Steelers.
Bills.
Steelers. Oh, okay, okay.
The Bills.
I just
No,
want to
but
know.
like I
You
was saying
you
on Facebook, I caught a
You
lot
do
of
know
slack.
we beat
I was
y'all.
asking for a friend.
We beat y'all 2 times in the Super Bowl. You do know that, right?
It's okay. I said the last Super Bowl. Forget them old timers.
And Neil O'Donnell was ball. He threw 2 interceptions to Larry Brown,
Yeah, he was
and
he was
Larry Brown
MVP.
won
He was
MVP
he
of
was
the Super
MVP of
Bowl.
the Super.
And
No,
his career is dead. Have you
O'Donnell
seen
was
him?
our MVP.
Where are they now?
All right,
Be
like I said, I
real.
caught a lot of flack on Facebook because the Commanders coach used to be the head coach for the Falcons, and the Falcons gave away. They did no. Joe said it. Joe said that they didn't get a
Trigger
man
man joke.
5
Put some bass in
years.
your voice when you say my name. It's a trigger man joke.
Hold on, I got the. Hold on, I got the
You talking
Trigger
about?
Man. Now Trigger Man told me that we should have gave the man
Man,
5
keep
years.
it gangster, man.
but you know what?
But you know what?
What?
He was supposed to take the Cowboys job. That's what was being said. They were gonna hype him, the offensive coordinator,
He did the
Kelly
right thing.
Kelly Moore,
He did the right
Man,
Kelly
thing.
Moore,
he
and
worked
they
Yeah,
said,
inside that building.
yeah,
He seen the hand right on the wall. He wanted no parts of that.
yeah,
Hey, you know
he
what,
did
Nate?
right
When
by getting out
when
of
he
there.
got to Dallas, that defense was trash, and he turned that defense around real quick.
And we back to trash this year.
And
Hey,
matter
you
of
know
fact,
something?
Garrett should have never had the job. Wade Phillips was doing a pretty good job, but they keeping paying Garrett as the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league, and coaching Wade and all that stuff. I think the Falcons even talked to Garrett. Some other
Hey,
team talked to him, and that's when
is
they
this
went
show
on and
about
got rid of Phillips.
is this show about the Cowboys today or what?
"Yeah, that what you. I
Hey,
told
You
you, the
well,
shouldn't
I've
have.
been
You
Cowboys
trying to
shouldn't
get
have.
on the
You
Cowboys,
shouldn't have
they
wore
don't
man.
that
need
cowboy
him.
gear. Ain't nobody tell you to wear that cowboy gear.
They don't need
Hey,
Prime.
I'm gonna say this. I think Prime really is ideal. He's the perfect candidate because he might be the first coach that Jerry Jones actually respect and go trust his judgment. So he might be ideal. Because first of all, you've been firing people. We can say what we want to say about the last coach. We know Jerry Jones ran the show. And when you undermine a head coach, I'm gonna show you a program or a organization that would never succeed. And that's what the Cowboys been doing. This might be the first coach that he actually respects enough to say, hey, I need this coach and stay out the way. He probably will.
Right now, how Alabama had to
They'll
do.
bring back Kellen Moore because Jerry Jones can control him.
How Alabama had to do. you had a lot of folks running the boosters and a lot of folks running the Alabama program. But when they got Nick Saban, they knew they had to get out the way. And to get Coach Prime, evidently you got to get out the way because he want both his sons on the team. So, but I say, is it easy? Clutch said it's hard for him to control or whatever $100 million football players. But I believe college football players have the most now. They got the most leeway. It's
Because they can
harder to
quit the next
control
play.
them. They can quit. They could quit and go to the next the other team and get a Ferrari out of it. So
It's
if you
crazy. It's crazy you said Nick Saban, and that thought was in my head. His name, not the take you made. I said, why not the Cowboys go and try to get Nick Saban? He fell down there in Miami. That's the last thing in coaching he has yet to achieve is be successful in the NFL. I think he was like a secondary coach for Bill Belichick with the Cleveland Browns when they got ready to move to be Baltimore or whatnot. So I would render a call to Nick Saban to come save the Cowboys.
why you say no, champ? We know why
Cause,
Unpredictable said no.
cause when he left Miami, it was partly because it's hard coaching millionaires, and when he went to Alabama, he found success coaching the way he wanted to coach. And then when the NIL came, you start having younger millionaires, and so that's one thing that he don't like or he disagree with. Then he's too old.
But to be a great
About 90
coach,
years old, man.
But
you got to
Harbaugh
know how
did.
to deal with fair as well as dealing with success, and having the ego that all great coaches have. I think that's would probably be one of the things on his bucket list. You
No, it
know,
is hard. It's not hard to coach millionaires. It's hard to coach entitled millionaires who hadn't proven done anything.
Right.
Because I don't see Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid having clashes. Because I don't see Lamar Jackson and Harbaugh having clashes. Some of the when you look at, I don't see Joe Burrow and his head coach having clashes. The ones you have clashes with is when you have a entitled superstar or whatever, like that linebacker in Dallas. You do more podcasts than sacks. That's called a spade a spade. And you going on there bashing your own team. Because here's the thing. He wouldn't do that with Patrick Mahomes' team because guess what? Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes locked and they together. And guess what happened? You saw they got rid of Tyreek Hill. So guess what? If you're not following that program like Belichick and Brady, you gone. So you can get, guess what? You know how you hurt a millionaire? You embarrass him. That's what you got to do. And you ship him off. And guess what? When you ship him off to a team like the Raiders, he'll learn.
So Gino, keep it, Vitch. What blues song you would play for Tyreek Hill leaving up out of Kansas City?
Oh, if you're gonna leave, go ahead and leave. One cheater don't stop no show. Come on, man. I mean, hey, the tread getting I mean he's still that dude, but the tread getting thin on time.
Yeah.
No, hey, but you know what, Gino? You know what he's singing right now?
What?
I got this record that I want to play.
Yeah, that's what Saquon is saying. That's what Saquon
said. For him to speak out at that press conference like he did, he is miserable right now.
Hey,
right.
Yeah, he's like a scrub this year.
Because his numbers dropping.
Yeah.
His numbers dropping, and he's thinking it's more Tua fault halfway because Tua having issues going on right now. But
see, let me show you what's wrong with the Cowboys. Clutch. It's simple. Y'all quarterback I like y'all quarterback. I think he's
overrated.
But guess what, Clutch? I didn't realize it until I saw the podcast. His teammates don't respect him. So when the team don't respect your quarterback and they talking about top 5 quarterbacks or top 10, they don't put him in, your team is over. They should have did that podcast before they signed him. The quarterback runs everything, and you got to find a quarterback them players go respect. And when you find a quarterback they respect and a coach they respect, then y'all will start winning. Who goes on a podcast don't even name their own teammate? Even
he don't defend himself. He don't care about the game. He don't love the game enough. Just look at his expression on the sideline, especially after he throw an interception. Yeah. He got his bag. He care less winning or losing.
Yeah. I mean, you see, when he's on the sideline talking about we suck. You know,
Hey,
He ain't
man,
it, man. He is not it.
that's
Now
what.
you
yeah,
stuck with him.
he's
You put him
definitely
in the
not
open
it.
market, he'll
He's
be
definitely not
successful.
it.
But guess what? Who goes on a pod? I saw what's his name? Greek Freak. They did a live All-Star draft. He didn't want Milton. He didn't want his teammate. But guess what? He couldn't disrespect his teammate in public, so he picked him first. And you mean to tell me you name a top 10 quarterback, three Cowboy players? They don't name their own? First of all, I don't care if Dak was the worst. If I'm doing a podcast, he my teammate, he going first. That's disrespectful. If I was
I
Dak,
agree
I'll
with you.
walk up to him.
I agree with you on that.
If I'm Dak, you might lose, but I'll walk up to him and slap his ass just for nothing.
When have you when on the sideline after he make a bad play, he looking at the teleprompter to see what he did wrong? When
That's
has
a
he
tablet,
scolded
but
a
go ahead.
teammate or offensive lineman or somebody not running the wrong route? He just don't care. He on the sideline just looking like,
Yeah, he that Troy
I
Aikman
can't
fire
stand
because
his demeanor, man. He got no fire in his belly.
Troy Aikman used to fuss at
Oh
players,
man, Troy
coaches, and
Aikman.
everybody.
Hey,
All right.
He didn't
I want to
care.
say one thing before we go on there.
And Troy Aikman
Mhm.
wasn't that good.
I have shout out to my boy Damon Hodge, Alabama
Whoa.
State Hornets. Guy Damon Hodge, he was from Alabama State as a free agent, got picked up by the Cowboys, I think in '98 or something like that. And he was the number one receiver for the Cowboys during that season with Troy Aikman when Irvin got hurt. So one day he said he was in practice. Now this is the 5th game, and he was the leading receiver.
Who?
Damon Hodge. That's what you'll figure out. Class ASU Hornets, baby.
We
And,
need them
Number
all.
one receiver. Damn it. All right.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
You sure you ain't talking about Craig Hodges from
No.
the Bulls?
Guess what he
Hey,
told?
man,
Guess what he
Robert,
said?
man, come on, don't do that.
He told Aikman, "You didn't throw the ball far enough. Throw the ball further with that weak arm." And guess what happened the next day?
He got cut.
Cut. So when you get a quarterback where they respect and you can't talk to him, then I'm gonna show you a winner.
Yeah, Troy Aikman didn't play that shit.
All right, so we have now finished a college football season with this new playoff format. Check the Sunday Night Live out. Join the Facebook group. We talked about the preview for the championship game. Now we have a winner.
I can't hear him. Can y'all hear him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we have one. Yeah, you been just take the
I
headphones
can't
off
hear him. Sound
because you
like
talking
you're
about underwater.
underwater.
Just take the headphones off. Take them off. We've had a championship game, so we know who won. But the winner had a bad loss. Notre Dame had a bad loss, and Ohio State had a bad loss to Michigan. This playoff allows you to lose a few major games. People was begging for Bama to get in, and they had lost a few terrible games. What do we think about this playoff? Is it? Do we like it? It's more football. Do we like the 12-team format, or what you say, champ?
Yeah, I like the 12-team format, even though I think the seeding was kind of fluctuated. Could have swapped some of them not so dominant teams to the teams that were playing some of the earlier games. But I like the 12-team format, even though Alabama didn't get in. They did it to themselves. They had a shot. They could have beat Oklahoma.
They got knocked out 4 times, didn't they?
But coaching, we had coaching problems this year. And so hopefully we get that corrected and we'll make it. But yeah, I definitely like the 12-team format.
Any changes y'all see need to be made? I like it. I like the last year when I said, "Oh, God, they just let Bama gonna get in every year, even if we lose a few games." That didn't happen, but it was close. Any changes in about like you said the seeding?
Yeah,
because you had all 4 teams that got bye weeks lost.
Mm-hmm.
So you would say, maybe that's the rest. But we go ahead.
I would like to see the maybe keep the 12 teams in, and depending on how they're ranked as far as like the college polls, kind of keep it consistent. Because I look at a team like Ohio State, they had to go through Tennessee and Oregon to get to this point, and Texas. Meanwhile, Notre Dame went through. I forgot who they played with Indiana, and
Penn
then they
State.
played who they played second. They played Georgia, but they was without their quarterback, and then they played this last game with Penn State. So you look at the names itself, they had a harder task getting there. So I think that, I think it was unfair for Oregon to have the undefeated season, and your first game is against Ohio State. Meanwhile, you got other teams playing Boise State. So I would go back to the rankings, and whatever you use, I think I would go by the top rankings and then rank them that way.
So we would reseed.
Yes.
Reseeding. The home. I mean, people got paid for them home games in the first round. But I think the top 4 teams should get the bye. The top 4 teams should get the bye. And we good to go after that. Top 4 teams get the bye. You can let the little rinky-dink teams in if they win their championship, the Big 12 championship, the whatever the MEAC, whatever Boise State in Mountain West. You can let them in, but don't give them the home buys. Don't give them the bye weeks, because people say, "Oh, well, the bye week slow that," but that's all we used to in college football. A big break beforehand.
Football games.
Yeah, so we used to buys.
It was a win for the fans, the viewers, the ratings, posting the best audience since, I think they said, like, since 2009. But the question I want to pose to the group: what if Alabama don't make it again next year? Then what?
It's gonna be a great playoffs.
Was that a great playoff?
Gonna be a problem.
Well, epic proportions.
I'll say this way:
another season like this, man.
They can't lose to 2 teams that's sub 500. I mean, we know Ohio State lost to Michigan. Okay, we know Notre Dame had a bad loss, but they had about 3. They had 2 or 3, so it's almost
number 13 can't come back, right?
No,
I hope so. He the key to us winning.
Man, I'm out of here, man.
So I like the playoffs.
You're a Drake fan, would you say?
Yeah, it should be. I think it still be receded because to me, even though a lot of people thought Indiana and those teams should have never got in, I think they deserve to get in. But I also don't think they deserve, like Boise State getting a bye. That's where you start talking about the schedule. Like you can't get a bye. You deserve to get in, but you don't deserve a bye because you won your conference or whatever. So that means that you have to have some type of structure to balance it all, because as they were doing it, there's no way you could tell me Tennessee and Ohio State, then they got to go through Oregon, and then they have to go through possibly Texas.
All right.
So the road should have been on paper. If everybody would have won that's supposed to, the road shouldn't have never been that difficult for them to get there.
All right. So here in the hill first, we need reseeding, and we need top 4 teams.
We need number 13 to come back for Bama.
I think it's too many teams. They should have went from 4 to 12 to at least 4 to 8.
Yeah.
Too many teams. That's when you get these weak teams like Indiana and whatever other teams is.
But you know what, Joe? Oh, go ahead, host. I want to interrupt.
Since we talking about college football champions, college champions, let's talk Don Staley. Don Staley is now the highest paid women's basketball coach in the country. Shouldn't that already have been done?
Oh,
yeah,
she got 2 bears.
Ain't nothing to think about. A long-awaited contract extension. Negotiations went longer than expected, but there was never a doubt a new contract was coming. It wasn't a matter of if, but just a matter of when and how much. And the answer was boatload, brink truck, and money is the byproduct of your success. And she's the best in the game, maybe ever.
Now, is she the highest paid ever as a female coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because she got some bonuses in that.
Any money now is gonna be
bonus.
Yeah, and,
But
and money not gonna be the highest
they gonna
paid.
make Yama more, make him the highest paid right down the street. You know, he gonna get to complaining and stuff. And I think the girl that won like what 50 some straight SEC games,
Hey, yo, got a mute
2
button on the
undefeated seasons. Man, Don is a boss. Then she on the TikTok videos clowning. Says pressure.
Shout out to
I apply
TikTok
that
being
pressure.
better.
How much was Pat Summit making for Tennessee?
Yo, man, it was a different time period,
Sure,
man.
when that much.
Money going up, man. We don't know. So whoever get paid next gonna be the most paid. Everything gonna be the most paid except where I work at.
And
The most
Yama
paid
was
ever.
beating Pat Summit. Now Don Staley is beating Yama. So I don't know the man Gino. I don't know Gino. I really know is Gino on the show. So
The other Gino. Hey, it's a mute button on the side of that.
you got
Whatever
a
kind of
fake
phone
Gino,
that
a real Gino, and you got Gino Yama.
I would say that it's long overdue, so I'm not gonna take credit from it because I was just wanting to look at her resume and see it for myself.
Oh, she tough, man.
Yeah, I think it's long overdue.
Tough.
And so I don't know if she had a chance to, because every year somebody's going to leapfrog somebody. So
Yeah.
but it's long overdue. When
Yes.
I looked at it, she started coaching 10 years ago, got 3 championships, like 7 Final Fours, and everything else. To me, this was way easier than paying Dak and his receiver.
Thank you. Well said.
This was smart money.
Talk your talk.
But
Preach.
to me, except for that guy at UConn, I got to give him respect because he
Oh,
has
bad boy, ain't no doubt.
Except for him, she should be at least at minimum, the second highest paid coach in college basketball, period, male or female.
She been wearing his tail out too, though.
Yeah,
Notice this at college basketball.
Yeah, in college basketball, she should be
basketball.
And she's I think the UConn
coach got 2 or 3
Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying she should be the second high paid college basketball, men or women.
Men or women. Outside now, I'm not looking at the guy from UConn. I forgot his name, Hurley.
Yeah, different scales though with the men compared to the women basketball.
But guess what?
I admire
he's drawing ratings too. So to me, when you can get the women on TV and they draw ratings,
oh, you're right. I mean, which one? Don got it going on, baby. Is she married?
To what?
No.
He said to what? Dang, that nigga cold, man.
So to me,
I like Don Staley. I ain't got
to a donkey, I guess. When you say it like that,
I'm just, you know what I'm talking
Elemental
about.
P Club.
Donkey.
Hey,
you
should be the second highest paid period behind Hurley.
She one of them.
Yeah, she in Elemental P Club.
Oh man,
I don't know about that.
Duh.
Darn,
But she gonna be buying a bunch of. She wear Louis Vuitton coats on the floor on the coat. Man, that's swag. She gonna be buying a because she get paid.
And she been winning in all this NIL. So when you can win in NIL consistently, hats off to her. My thing is, she should be second highest, period.
I guess I go buy me a bag of Skittles tomorrow.
Hey, she got
her
the
original contract paid her. I can mute you. Her original contract paid her $650,000 a year back in 2008. This year she will receive $4 million. Next year 4.2, 4.5, 28, 4.75, and 29, $5 million, and 2030, $5.25 million.
Get your
That's
bread.
a come up back. Hey, I'm gonna mute you for real, cousin.
This segment is sponsored by Red Hots. All right. Red Hots.
But it was like 25% when I was in elementary.
Hey, forget the rest. Because if your bread was already hot, it was all your fault.
Before we get on out of here, we're gonna check in with the NBA. I've been receiving a lot of y'all emails and inboxes about NBA talk. Why are NBA ratings down?
LeBron James.
Because all this foolishness, all this flopping, and
is it the game, the style of play?
Yeah, it's the style of play, man.
I know what it is. That's part of the problem. The major thing is there is no face of the league. The last 5 MVPs has been the Greek Freak, the Joker, in MB, what do they all have in common? They're all bigs and
Big
they're
league.
all
Yeah.
foreign. They're not Americans. And even Shaq at his peak was never the face of the league. And they've been waiting for Jason Tatum to take the throne because they favor to go back to back. But this man couldn't even win MVP on his own team and get benched in the Olympics. His son got a better chance of being the face of the league than he do. So that's the problem. There is
He ain't
no
lying.
face of the league to surround and market the league with Americans because Curry, Warriors, dead. LeBron, Lakers, dead. Kevin Durant, pow, 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 dead. There's no face of the league.
Hey,
We need someone to rise up from the ashes like the Phoenix and assume the throne. The
So
opportunity is there for Tatum. And
well,
they lost to the
well,
Hawks again.
so Clutch
well,
says
What's
Joe,
going
style of
on in
play.
ball? That's like they is bored with basketball. The great ones
Domino
never
says
get bored with basketball. I know his main
Dom,
problem. He light skinned, but ain't nothing he can do about that. But
Domino says style
I
of play.
digress.
Joe says Triggerman says face of the league, star power.
let me tell
Because
you.
women basketball is their ratings are like never seen before. And the
Caitlin Clark
NBA
come
is
in
established.
first year, face of the league. Old girl, she did pretty good for LSU. I don't know why I'm going blank on
Reese,
names.
Angel Reese.
Angel
Yeah, and
Reese,
then
the Bayou
she
Barbie, baby.
She
and
rather
then
be
she
the face
lightened it
off the
up
court.
out soft.
Yeah,
She
she
lightened it
getting
up
it.
off the court.
I heard she getting it up to everybody too.
All right.
I
All
bet you
right.
won't get the Dak. Bet Dak.
Hey,
Dak don't want it. He want Zeke.
What you got
Oh
unpredictable? Who
Lord.
you tired of talking
Oh
about the
Lord.
Cowboys?
let me tell you what the problem
We
is. And I
done
thought
with the
about this the other
Cowboys.
day. You know how we say we can't get a team outside of the old three, Curry and all them? I thought about it. This is what's wrong. Nobody holding these young people accountable. And I'm going to tell you a true starting five that we could have sent to the Olympics and also face of the league. At the point, John Morant. His ceiling was high. He couldn't stay away from guns. Bam. He was gone. Number two, we got that young boy Edwards. He's supposed to be the next face of the league. Until he started talking crazy and propping everybody else up. Number three, my forward is Devin Booker. You're too light skinned, right? And you need a
Speak on it.
Now, number four, Jason
He did score
Tatum.
77 points in the
Right?
game, though.
Jason Tatum, I like his game, but he don't talk enough. He don't say nothing. It's just you got to do something to get their attention. And
That's
number
correct.
five, the biggest waste of talent is Zion.
Oh Lord.
So who's holding these people accountable? Zion and John Morant and Edwards by themselves could take the league by storm, but two of them can't even stay on the court. So
And
at
then
this point, you lose star power because that's what the next generation is looking at.
did you see Zion in the playoffs? He was
No,
incredible, and then he got hurt again. But he had that one moment, man. He looked like the top five best players in the league. What they playing against the Lakers? Who they were playing?
Zion is Kyle Pitts. That's what
yeah.
Zion is.
You
He's the Kyle
insulting
Pitts of
Zion
the
and
NBA.
comparing him to Kyle, but you insulting Zion. Now, don't do that.
Nah, hey, you insulting Pitts. He still play.
Pistol ain't had no moments like what Zion done had though.
He ain't missed no
What?
games like him.
I think he can though. It's a disconnect. The man, his take was too good in college to
Right?
be. This is baffling, man. And then Kirk Cousins used to love to throw the tight ends. So I just knew this gonna be a perfect match in heaven. That's why I drafted Kyle Pitts in a lot of places.
I
And
ain't grabbed Zion
man,
nowhere.
God, oh, man.
Hey, it's so bad. We getting Bronny James with more All-Star votes than some of them. That's how bad this league is.
Brothers ain't getting no All-Star vote, did he?
Man, that man got
Hey,
80,000 votes.
hey,
So to me,
imagine if Brandon could play. Imagine if Brandon came in the league with he
See,
what
that go back
player
to
what
what X was
what
talking
player
about.
could make Brandon James
Wasn't no
what
All-Stars on that Cleveland team that played against
right
Golden State. You see what I'm saying? Fans are crazy, man. They put
what
our name on
player
the ballot. We'll get some votes. Oh yeah,
I'm trying to think of a player
that's my homeboy.
that Brandon James could be if he had the skill, not Jalen Green. If he had the
Oh,
skill of he would be the face of the league. If if he had the skill of a
J.R.
DeMar
Smith.
DeRozan, not you talking. Brunson, no, he wouldn't even have to have that much of a Brunson or Devin Booker,
Man,
Donovan Mitchell.
his little big bro gonna be better than him.
Yeah.
I
I
might
just think
agree.
that even though Trigger Man said the foreigners and Clutch said the style of play, I think all of it is true because you got foreigners coming in taking over the league who don't care about outside of the court because that's not what they're there for. Then you
Right.
got the style of play. We watch clips where team shot 10 3-pointers in a row and didn't make one. Then you come back, the ones that can be excited. John Morant said, I'm not gonna dunk no more. I mean, come on now. You taking all the excitement out.
And
I mean,
glad
come
you
on,
said that
Charles
too.
Ball.
The
That
devil,
triggered me.
the devil was a lie because he poked on Buddy the other night. He poked on
Yeah.
No did it.
Yeah.
Wimbiana.
Yeah. But that's what we want. I saw this thing the other day with Sean Kemp, and he said his goal every time he got the ball into the rim was the dunk. He said because the dunk takes the heart out of a player, but it also brings excitement to the crowd. That's what they want to see. And
Yeah.
the chance you have a better chance of dunking on that big 7-foot center in San Antonio than making 3 threes in a row, unless your name Curry. But everybody jacking up shots.
I'm
Well,
glad you said Curry. He's part of the problem too. He
he
ruined the
ruined the
game.
game.
He revolutionized the game. He also ruined the game.
He ruined the
Because people
game.
could be on a 3-on-1 break, they run to the 3-point line instead of getting the easy dunk or the easy layup. I think the Boston Celtics is shooting like 53s a game. This thing is
Man,
ridiculous.
I
We're not
can't
even
fault
playing
Curry.
bait's not basketball no more. I don't know what we're playing, but it's not basketball.
So it's a style of play.
Yeah, it
Hey,
plays part.
And
that's like saying
add in load management.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, good call. Good call, champ. Great call. You can pay
Yeah, they're
all this
not
money. You
playing.
can't play back to back. And sometimes you in this city where the kids ain't gonna never see you again that year, unless you meet in the playoff or something, and you don't play, man.
and the hustle to get to a game. We went to the Falcons Steelers game. Like the hustle to get there, go there. I'm from Birmingham and I'm going to Atlanta to see this person. They done up the prices in Atlanta, cause LeBron coming to town. So we don't spend double what you usually pay to go to a game. We got a hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, come
All
on.
that, man, that's crazy, man.
So that's gonna be our three things. Style of play. A lot of OGs are complaining that's not basketball. You got star power and you got load management. But next year, the star power will be fixed
Why is that?
because we got the face of the league coming in.
What's his name?
From
People say
Maine. He
His
from
face is
Maine.
lighter than mine,
Some of the
baby.
white cream.
He from
Cooper
Maine.
Flag.
He from Maine.
We
He
got
throw
Cooper
a
KKK.
flag
Flag.
on that plate. Da 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 da
He
da.
ain't KKK, is he?
No, Cooper Flag cool. Cooper
Oh,
Flag cool. So
okay.
stay tuned stay tuned to Fantasy Friday. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about a little fantasy, but we're gonna slide a little college basketball. Talk about the college basketball on Fantasy Friday. So we're finna get ready to get up out of here. Anybody had any take on Jimmy Butler before we leave? We saw he came back. He didn't seem excited to be there.
Mm.
Um,
I
you,
love
My
you had
take
Jimmy.
any
That's
take
is
on
my take.
Clutch? Clutch, you had any Jimmy Butler take? You all
I
right?
love Jimmy. Like Dream Girl, Jimmy got
What's that?
soul. Jimmy.
I said before we get out of here, did you have a take on Jimmy Butler?
Um, yeah. First he retracted. Not now. Both sides have agreed to that they should go their separate ways. So they don't know what they want to do with Jimmy Butler.
He can't stay.
I know what you do. You get rid of him.
Yeah, he can't stay.
Get rid of him. Cut your
Trade
life.
him for
Disgruntled.
Field.
Yeah,
Trade him for Field.
he
Disgruntled old
retracted the
player.
trade. Said he'll be back, and then now both sides say it's in their best interest that they part
He got
ways.
to go. The
See,
quicker, the sooner, the better. And
and
now you
see,
probably the team's gonna get him on pennies on the dollar or what at a discount or whatever
know why
because
I
they
say get
know they
rid of
got to
him?
get rid of him. They got to get something for him.
Get rid of him. And Champ can attest to this. That's what's wrong with these young people. Every time something happens, they think they entitled to get a slap on the wrist or something. They got to take 8 times to pass one test. Man, listen, that's what they call protocol. Joe, you a father. At first, guess what? It's you then the children. They don't tell you what to do. Because
No
guess what?
way.
It's
Never.
Joe way or the highway. And we giving them too many chances. And with Jimmy Butler, he is right. You ain't playing. Be quiet. You got this man about to dunk on me because and you ain't playing. No. You know when you talk smack when you playing. You don't talk smack from the bench and getting them mad. Now I got to go out there and guard AD, and he mad at Jimmy, so he dunking on me, making highlights, and I got to go home with my kids laughing at me. At the end of the day, too many people don't respect the chain of command. And Pat Riley, he's proven, and these young people don't want to go because they don't want to be told what to do. But I guarantee you, if you had more Pat Rileys, you'll have less Zion Williamsons in these leagues.
Speak on. Shout out to Jimmy Butler, top 5 playoff performer all time.
Shout out to Zion, top 5 in load management.
Shout out to NPS, top 5 days out of school. Shout out, it's Thursday. You might still be at home watching this. You might be snowed in for 3 days off an inch. No,
might be at the casino.
Right. But Clutch, stay tuned to Friday. We're gonna talk about a little college basketball, and we're gonna do a challenge over or under because it's fantasy basketball season. We're gonna see, do these guys know what's going on in fantasy basketball over or under. Clutch, do you got a quote for us, brother man?
He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior.
Hey, yo.
Except Gino Popovich, Kinkovic.
I was thinking about conquering myself last night.
But you know how we are. You know how.